Good evening, all the spirited warriors staying at home and supporting the nation to fight the war against COVID. We live in a country which is rich and diverse in its culture. From birth to the school to college and later in our careers, we are constantly molded by our gurus or our mentors. It is exactly this relationship and its impact on our lives that we shall explore in our journey today, kickstarting with the HPMF forum aptly titled Guru Mantra. We have a shlok in our Hindu tradition which is dedicated towards gurus. I'm going to say that to you all. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. In short, all the three gurus, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, they are the generators, the operators, and the destroyers. For any disciple, it is an expression of gratitude towards one's guru who holds us and brings us from the tunnel of darkness to the light. I am going to be your host for this evening, talking heart to heart with one such guru. I am Sonia Gore, Sales and Marketing Head of Uniforms Unlimited, a leading uniform designing and manufacturing company based in Mumbai. Today, we have a special person with us, and we are going to be talking to Mr. Mohan Gajanan Deshpande. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Let me just introduce you to the special person out here. Mr. Mohan Gajanan Deshpande is the chairman of HPMF. He is a DBA in Materials Management, BA in Honors in Economics and Statistics from Mumbai University. He is in the hospitality industry for over 4 decades now and has worked at the Oberoi, Marriott, Le Méridien, Intercontinental, etc. He is the recipient of several awards in the hospitality industry. So, in short, we know that we have a very insightful guru with us today evening, and we are going to explore the unexplored side of this gentleman to make us inspired in our journey over here. So, could we ask you a few questions?
Yes.
Okay. So, to set the tone for this, could we just start with you telling us about your family, your journey from as a child to what you have been?
So basically, I started my schooling at Dadar, King George High School. So I was born and brought up at Dadar, Mumbai. After 11, we shifted to Villapalve, and I joined the college at Villapalve. But anyway, I am from the middle class family, or we can say low middle class family. So I started my college with job. So my first job was Wilson Pens. That time I was not even 18 years old. I was doing the Marwari company. Except what else maybe. But when I joined the company, I used to go to the Mumbai or every places to sell the Wilson Pens companies. So I used to do the marketing company. And whenever I used to go to the Nariman Point, just to see the Aurora Hotel. Every time I was thinking, I used to see the Aurora Hotel from outside.
Okay.
And I was so attracted, and I was just thinking, when I will be in the Aurora, when I'm going to work for the Aurora.
So you actually manifested that dream to work in the Oberois, huh?
That's certainly.
But how did you make this decision of getting into hotel industry?
I'll tell you, after working a couple of years in Wilson Pen, another my first job, just I was completed 18 years, was Maharashtra Sugar Mill. The sugar mill, you're at Srirampur, and I used to work at head office as a purchase officer. And after I complete my materials management, they have promoted me as a purchase officer. And luckily, it's my luck, there was an ad in the newspaper that Oberoi is looking for assistant purchase manager. And having a knowledge of engineering background, purchase of engineering background. And if you see, even today also, in purchase department of any hotel industry, the knowledge of engineering is very, very bad. nobody knows what should be. But since I was worked with Maharashtra Sugar Mill, I have to deal with the engineering goods. I used to know the specification, the requirement of the goods, and I was selected. And my dream came true. I joined there as an assistant process manager. And it's my luck that after 3 years, I had to bad luck to my counterpart. He had been to resign. I became a purchase manager. I started my career in 74, and it's really, very good learning. About my family, I am having 2 daughters. In fact, it is not 2 daughters. Altogether, these 2 daughters are just like a son, and my another son is Nitin Nagaraju. Nitin is also one of my son who takes care of me whenever I am going out about it. And my daughter.
It's very nice to know that.
Yeah. One daughter is CA, and another daughter is doctor. She's a gynecologist.
So they are on the front line fighting the COVID right now.
Yes. My
very commendable.
son-in-law as well as my daughter. In fact,
very commendable job they are doing.
Last week she delivered a case that vomiting woman having a COVID, and she delivered a baby boy. Next case came handled.
How challenging that must have been.
Really, that is true.
Very commendable. Please pass on our regards to them. They are doing a very great job at the moment.
Yes, ma'am.
So your professional achievements are very well known, but there are certain things that people don't know about you. What are your hobbies like? How do you like to spend your time? Now that we are in lockdown, I'm sure most of the hobbies are coming out and people are pursuing a lot of things. Facebook is always flooded with pictures of food. And even if you might not be an avid cook, you feel like cooking after looking at those wonderful pictures. So what have your hobbies been, and what is it that you are now practicing being at home?
My hobbies, you cannot say the hobbies, but I like a small kids.
Okay.
Throughout the day, I play with my grandson and my granddaughter. I think the granddaughter, in fact, this is new for you. My heart is working with 30%. But today I feel myself I am young because she keeps me very happy throughout the day.
Oh wow!
So उसको तो मैं ऐसा बोला कि ये बड़ा my granddaughter is my big heart, and my granddaughter is my small heart, and my grandson is my big heart. And really I'm enjoying. I don't know where I'm passing, how I pass the entire day. Of course, morning I start meditation, yoga, there are exercise, then puja, part. So I am totally busy. I am not getting time. Even hardly I see the WhatsApps or Facebooks. I'm not getting time. After 1 day or after 2 days, I just go to the WhatsApp.
Okay. So are you a very spiritual person? You said puja part?
Yes. I will tell you the story. I am reading one Potli, which is called Marathi Potli. That's the Guru Maharaj Potli. And I used to read every day when I was in job.
Okay.
And when I was in Intercontinental, I got a first stroke in the afternoon by 12 o'clock. I was not aware that it was stroke. And in one day, I got minimum 6 to 7 strokes till evening 11 o'clock. That day it was 6th December. And it was a lighting day which we were celebrating. After the finishing of that event, I had a food at hotel. I drove my car, and when I came back to residence home, again morning just there was a small chest pain. Just I said to my wife, just ask me what happened. I called doctor. I told her nothing. No, you need to call doctor. I am well. And next day morning, she called our doctor, one of our family doctor, and he told that let's take a rest and we'll take this ECG. And when the ECG was taken, they have not told me, but directly I have admitted without the hospital. I kept 8 days in ICU to settle down my heart because heart was so disturbed because of continuous stress, continuous attacks.
Oh.
And just 1 day prior to my operation, I came to know that I had a heart attack. I was so disturbed. The doctor has told my wife, now please make sure nobody go to see him because he's very much disturbed. And if that's the case, I cannot perform the operation for him. And evening when doctor came for the round, and he told me, are you okay? I was like, okay, I'm okay. And next day morning, they took me in the operation theatre. And he told me, Mr. Deshpande, I am a doctor. I am going to perform your operation. So I told him, doctor, you don't worry, I am okay. I am okay. So this is the first patient who's telling me I am okay. And after I came back to home, all the story I told my doctor to my wife. So she asked me, what happened? Why you told him that you are okay? At that time I told him that I have got a darshan of Datta Guru early morning while in between 3 to 8:30. And then I was confirmed, it was confirmed from him that don't worry, I am there with you. You will be 100% okay. And really today, now I have completed 18 years. After my operation, still I am okay. Perfect because of this movie.
I am so touched with this story, sir, because I am also a firm believer of Datta Guru Maharaj, and every day I read the Bhavan Shloki. In fact, everybody in my family reads it. And it gives you inner peace and strength to fight anything that comes your way.
But the second thing, be good to everyone. See, you should not talk wrong thing, bad thing for others. It bounces back to you only.
True.
I've been taught by my parents. Be a good man.
True.
You should be okay, others should be okay. Be the respect to everyone. बड़े हो, छोटे हो, कोई भी हो. And this really helped me. And during my period of the services, I must have given a job in the hotel industry more than 100 people.
Oh.
So, उनका भी blessing मेरे पास पीछे है.
I have a fun question for you now.
Yeah.
I have heard that you love dancing and music a lot. Is this true or ये सिर्फ अफवाह है? What is it?
अफवाह नहीं है. You cannot say that I like a music, but I dance a lot.
Really?
Really. In fact, I will tell you, when we had an event at JW Renaissance Hotel, outside band orchestra came, I was dancing. And after that, they told that next music we are playing only specially for so-and-so gentleman because he danced so well. So this is for him only. And really, and whenever I used to go to Oberoi or any hotel, my wife used to come with me. She used to sit at on the table or on the chair only, and I used to dance with the girls. and when I joined this JW Marriott, that time I was I'm old. That time I was old. Everybody used to call me daddy. So there was no problem. So any girl used to come with me. सब आपके साथ हमें डांस करने हैं, आपके साथ हमें डांस करने और एक फोटो लेना है. ठीक है, ले लो. So I got even father. People are respected me as a father.
Sure. This was really nice knowing about you. I'm sure your granddaughter must be making you dance still at this age.
Yes.
And you must be dancing wholeheartedly for them, for their entertainment now.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
तो वो लगता है ना सॉन्ग हैं जिंगल बेल सॉन्ग. I start dancing वो भी बजा करूँ.
So cute. So now we would like to know who was your mentor and who you looked up to be like him. Whom did you idolize in your career?
Basically, I've grown up in a family where I usually respect my parents. So there's no such mentor in my life. But they have given me a culture or whatever they have taught me. On that basis, I used to deal with all the suppliers, all my colleagues, respect them. Don't use any bad work for them. If you respect others will respect you. That is most important. And like that I've grown up. But there is not especially any mentor in my life.
So you would say that the person.
My parents are the mentor, basically.
Pardon me, I did not get you.
My parents,
They are your
whatever they
mentor.
taught me, whatever they taught me values, culture in life.
Later in the job arena, did you have anybody whom did you look up to that I would want to be like them, or maybe even surpass them, or did you idolize somebody at any level?
I never used to challenge anyone. Whatever I am.
Mhm.
I don't want to copy anyone.
So
In fact,
something
I
like
like
competing
to.
with oneself, competing with oneself, setting the bar,
Yes.
raising the bar all the
I am
time.
trying myself to improve myself. So people can remembering me. I don't know also all the people are remembering me after I left my job. That is most important.
Mhm.
I just tell you. Then I left the overall.
Mhm.
After 2 years, my daughter went here for audition.
So
And
I'm sure. Sorry, continue, sir.
and when they came to know that she is my daughter, they used to tell her, your father was very gentleman, thorough gentleman. And still all the people are respecting me and remembering me in our world.
It's wonderful to hear such lovely words. So I'm sure in the same vein, I would like to know that you must have been a mentor to many of them in the industry today. You are one of the senior most. Whom have you mentored and what has the journey been being a guru to so many people? How has it been?
Basically, there are so many people who feel they are work under me, and I taught them you should be a calm and quiet, with relations with the others, with suppliers, because afterwards suppliers are going to help you to get more clear. See, when I started a career in overall, those days it was very difficult to get a career. So very few suppliers were available in the hotel industry. Okay? Even just like Brazil, when he introduced to our hotel, you should respect him also. Though he is a supplier, and if you respect everyone, definitely people will respect you. And add on to it, if you see, there are so many people who are in that line. There is Nitin Nagrabi is there, Sanjay Gora is there, Nitan Kaushik Gill is there. So people really they had a name in the industry. And I am proud that my son also did well in the industry and he had one position, top position in the industry.
So, amongst this entire journey of yours, there might have been a few of them who must have stayed in your memories, who might have been close to you because the way you shaped them, you molded them.
Yes.
Probably they have become a mini copy of Mr. Deshpande. Can you name a few of such people?
Yeah.
Like you mentioned that Mr. Nagrale is like a son to you. I'm sure you must have been a great mentor to him. Any more people that at this juncture you would
There is one Vivek Samant is there. Now he is the vice president culture. He was the cultural assistant for under me. There is one showman. He is in Maldives now.
Mhm.
He is also vice president in one of the hotels. And really they remember him everything. He was the academy director. He has retired from tourism.
Mhm.
He remember me because I gave them the shape. I was gave the shaping for them. How to handle the supplier, how to handle the staff, how to face the difficulties, how you should face during the difficulties. And really they learn from me.
I have an interesting question over here. You would have seen the journey from being the young Mohan Deshpande to the one that you have reached, the young at heart, obviously. But what has been a challenge in mentoring people? Was there a clash of mindset between the old and the new? As in, what I mean to say is the old school of thought and the new blood coming in, and how
It is
open
there.
were people?
Basically, you have to try to open them. See, everybody wants to put something hairy. I never used to put anything hairy. I used to teach it as a Christian, only from my heart. Okay? Because see, I, I do not have any fear in my mind. It's कोई भी कोई very strict लेंगे, very care लेंगे. No, let them say. But whatever I know, whatever the knowledge I am having, I must pass the knowledge to them. Like that, you are improving yourself. And when you are improving yourself, you get a few new challenges also. Basically, you cannot change the entire thing, entire country or entire people or any person. But 0.1% change is a drastic change in that person. See, in my department, even in Oberoi, there was a union, a strong union. But I changed their mind in such a way that they started respecting me. And they used to salute me whenever they used to see me. Despite the namaste. One, in that always well-known hotel industry, कि वहाँ मैंने इसको मारते थे, but for my case, it is totally entire, different thing. Why? Because my attitude, my approach, there, that is most important. So if you want to mold anything, anybody in your life, your approach has to be changed. Your attitude has to be changed.
True. You have to be in a receptive state. Yeah. True. I agree with you. Unless and until the mind is not open and receptive, you cannot train yourself. I completely agree with that. Sir, can you tell us about one most memorable professional event in your entire career? Something that you have fond memories?
I tell you, in fact, my dream was changing the reality, the HPMS. Okay? And all the dreams came into reality only because of Nitin, because of my son, a great son. He did a very hard work. He's doing very hard work. And all the events are really to the top end. 100 बोलते हैं ना, ऐसे हो गए.
I agree.
All that thing goes to him. हमारा तो खाली आशीर्वाद है. इसका कुछ मैं कुछ नहीं करता हूँ. And so he obvious tells me, साहब आप टेंशन मत ले, हम हैं. तो भी टेंशन आती है कि अरे बराबर होएगा कि नहीं, बराबर होएगा कि नहीं. लेकिन ये भी. But he is doing really hard work. And because of him, today the experience has come to the top line. And one day it will be a very well-known organization all over the world.
I agree completely. I would second that. Definitely, we have been a part of it. We have witnessed it firsthand. So, no two ways about it. The events are really done well and they are very, very memorable. Coming to next, according to you, what would be one or two good things that you would advise to people to manage stress, especially now because we are all sitting in the house and there is too much of a frustration, there's too much of a stress that is eating and gnawing at us all the time. What would be your mantra to beat the stress?
Basically, be calm, be patient, and do the meditation. So definitely all stress will come down, and the world is going to be changed. In fact, I can give you one message to my all colleagues, my counterparts. All the participants are the frontline soldiers of the hospitality industry. They accept challenges on a daily basis and successfully solve the tasks which are given to us. It's really challenging because all the participants, actually management is the other way around. जो कुछ भी बोलो मिल जाएगा, आ जाएगा. At last moment, even they ask us to get the material, and we used to get the material at last moment also. So that much capacity, that much strength we have as on today with all the purchase managers. But I request all of them that we should be patient and trust yourself. The next 2 years will be tough for all, especially for us. But if they एक दिन अच्छे दिन आ जाएंगे, हमारे अच्छे दिन आने वाले हैं और जरूर आएंगे.
इसी बात पे तो उम्मीदें कायम है.
जब से डेफिनेटली आएंगे. क्यों? क्योंकि we have read about many manufacturing companies who are and will shift their base to India. In थोड़ा टाइम तो लगेगा, वक्त तो चाहिए. It won't happen immediately. Okay, this will surely benefit the economy and have positive impact on the hospitality sector. Remember, a hardcore purchase manager can do in any field irrespective of the circumstances. And
At this juncture, sir,
yes.
we would like to take two audience questions right now because we are running out of time. Okay. We have one question from Mr. Bhuminathan. He's requesting you to recollect if you had faced any disaster like COVID anytime earlier, or this is like a big mammoth thing that we are facing right now. Did you ever face in your long career any such situation that impacted the industry so badly?
Yes, it was during the plague as well as the bomb blast.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can you quickly
during the bomb blast, I used to go to the market personally. I never asked my assistant to go to the market. So I don't want to send them and get the material on their risk. He was the departmental head. I used to go to the market and I used to get the material for the best. Every day I used to go back to home at night, late night. Trains were totally empty. And certain things that happened during the plague time, but it was very short time, 1 month or 2 months, couple of months. The industry had having a bad time. But definitely, even today also, because this is being a corona and entire world is affected, so it will take time to recover. But definitely, it will be recovered within a couple of years.
Okay, we have one more question from Mr. Abhijit. He's asking, how should one start the process of procurement in post-COVID situation?
Basically, first we have to go through the FSSAI standards, what they require. Make sure that you are the answerable. So see, we are procuring the material. So are we buying your, for example, food material as per the guideline of FSSAI, which for anything happened, it will bounce back to us that we haven't got the proper material. Better you visit the plant, whether they are also accepting all the FSSAI requirements, they are cleaning their plant accordingly, they are maintaining the temperature, they are taking the temperature of their workers at the time of processing, packing, delivering, that is most important. And they should ask the suppliers, and that supplying the all the food items, they must given one cheap. And then they should mention the meat has been processed during so and so time. So much, and the delivery boy temperature at the time of delivery of so much. So that is most important. So it's safe to everyone, for guests as well as our staff, for our hotel.
So is there ever a guru mantra for lifetime success? If there was one, then what would you say it is?
Be good to everybody, be patient, and definitely you achieve what you want to achieve. It's the right way, not the wrong way. You work, the hotel is just like your own hotel. See, wherever I work in any hotel, I work at it is my own hotel. I am working for my hotel. If you have that feeling, so definitely you will get a success. I want to tell more things, but I'll just tell you. I'm having a direct relationship with Mr. Oberoi when I was working with the hotel. And whatever material I used to send to the Delhi, one day it has happened that I sent the photo frame without any take cost. And someone has complained to BP that Mr. Deshpande has taken out the material from the hotel without take cost. That time he immediately replied, he must have got the telephone from Oberoi, otherwise he won't do like this. Second incident, one day I had been to Churchgate station, so those days I used to travel by train. Or evening time, 6 o'clock when supplier came, and just I was going to the station. तो तुझे दे, तो साहब कहाँ जा रहे हैं? I'm going to check it. Okay, I will drop you there. तो ठीक है. And I sat in his car, there only, in the lobby. And I went to the check station. Second morning, before morning meeting, my DPS called me. Department साहब, आप कल सप्लाई के साथ स्टेशन गए थे, एकदम सुना है. Yes, what? So you are not supposed to go to the station. You should not go with supply. उसमें क्या हुआ? मैंने क्या किया? If you think other way around, and if also I am thinking other way around, तो मैं यहाँ बैठता नहीं था. I used to go outside और वहाँ से उसके साथ बैठ के जाता था तो आपको पता चलता था क्या? नहीं. So my mind is clear. My heart is clear.
Sir, I'm sorry, I'm cutting you short over here. We just hardly have any minutes left, and there is one question, very important question from Mr. Sanjay Goyal, which you will have to answer within half a second. Oh. What is your vision for HPMF 2021? 2021.
2021. I doubt whether we can do a very big way, but we have to.
Sir, let's be very positive. Let's not use the word doubt.
No. I'm telling you because this impact of the COVID is so much. Because all the suppliers have really affected. But definitely we have a core committee team and advisory team so strong that we can make this very successful. But it is my wish that at least next 3 or 4 months or 4 years, we should do our event in India only because our Indian economy has to boost. And then we can go out of India.
So one last question for you, which you have to answer in one word.
अरे वाह.
गुरुओं के महागुरु होते हैं, आपके गुरु कौन हैं?
मेरे गुरु मैं आपको पता है.
Last conversation is only one person.
Datta Guru is my guru. He gives me the all inside, outside what it may be.
But also we also have one first guru when we are born, and who is that?
My parents. Because of them, I came to this world.
So it was a very lovely conversation that we have had with you, Mr. Deshpande, today evening. It was a very insightful conversation. And I'm sure all the points, all the tips that you have given today, everybody was listening live to this. And as we struggle to keep ourselves sane in this entire lockdown period, we'll be having more such series coming from various people at various stages. And this kind of vision is required right now. These kind of tips are required. I thank HPMF Forum. I thank Uniforms Unlimited, Mr. Zubin Mehta, for allowing me this opportunity to get close to you and to be able to ask you such questions. Lovely answers you have given, and I'm sure that you have enlightened everybody's soul today. There's a lot of positivity after this chat that we have done, and I'm sure people are going to tune in to more such chats because this is the need of the hour. To conclude, would you like to say something, sir?
You should be happy in your life. If you are happy, you can keep everybody happy.
So happiness is your guru mantra. At the end of the day, be happy.
Be happy and keep everyone happy.
I love that.
Laugh.
Yeah. So join a laughter club, is it?
Laugh. Yeah.
So we're almost at the end of this session. Thanks a ton, sir, for being there for all of us. Have a lovely evening to you and everybody. Be safe. Stay indoors. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye. Bye.